and welcome to this video about the games I played in the month of August. So in August I played 18 games in 3 locations, which were my home, obviously, my holiday address, and the game group location that we always go to. So 50% of the games I played were solo. 33% of the games I played were with 2 players, namely me and my husband playing during our vacation, and 16% of my games were with 4 players or more at the game group, which I didn't get to visit a lot this month because we were away on holiday. So let's start with the games I played physically, and most of them I have here behind me. A few of them I don't, because I played them at the game group, so I don't have physical copies of those games. So let's get into it. The first game we played is Children of Wormwoods. This is the game. And Children of Wormwoods is an escape tale game. You can play through it and you have multiple different endings. I think this says how many. Let's see. So this is the right way. It says here you have 60 plus different endings, and the ending depends on your stats and the way you go through the different storybooks, and you get to a certain ending, and endings and part of the game happen in the app. So we had a lot of fun with this. We played through the whole game during our holiday. It's not like super complex, or it doesn't have new mechanics or anything fancy. It's an escape game. There's riddles and things you have to solve, and then you read a bit about the story and you go to the next bit, etc, etc, etc. So, you know, standard escape game fare, but we had fun. The story was compelling enough to keep us going through the whole thing. The ending we got was really bad, so you almost feel compelled to try again just to get a better ending, but that doesn't really work because you've already solved most of the riddles, or in our case we did solve most of the riddles, so you know, you already know the answers. That wouldn't be much fun. So this is going on my for sale pile. It's going to someone new who can experience it again, but for what it is, you know, for what it is, it was a lot of fun. So then we have Turing Machine. Turing Machine. And I kind of bought this on a whim. Like, I saw it in our local gaming store and I was like, I've heard some things about that. Let's try it. I have some credits, so it was cheap, and I was like, let's just do it. And it's so much fun. Like, I get it to the table a lot. Like, I played it day after day after day since I got it, because there's a daily challenge in the app and there's lots of things to discover, and you know, it's a different riddle every time, and there's so many combinations and ways to do it, and the setup takes no time at all. So yeah, like, it's my favorite game of the month, I would say. Like, I enjoy it a lot, and yeah, I will keep playing it, I guess, a lot, because it's so easy to get to the table and it's such a thinky game, you know, like, yeah, it's right up my alley, so highly recommend Turing Machine. Then I played a game of Oak. And this comes with a little bit of a disclaimer, because I only played one game. Got it to the table, only had time for one play this month. But it fell so flat for me. I don't know what it is, but I just did not have fun. I was in round 3, I think, and I was like, should I quit? I was like, no, you know, I guess I'm in round 3, there's only 2 more left, I can get through this. The moment that you start thinking, I guess I can get through 2 more rounds, is the moment you know a game isn't for you. And I like worker placement, I like engine building. I like all these kinds of things that are part of this, and I heard great things about the game. I don't know what it is, it just doesn't work for me. But I've only played it once, and once is not a lot. So I should try it again. It's not going away right away. Although, you know, with Essen coming up, I need to make choices, but for now it's not going away. I want to give it another shot. The art is beautiful, so I don't want to like get rid of it straight away, but that one play just wasn't a lot of fun, and yeah, not great. Sorry. Then we have Red Rising, and this is one of those games that I have heard a lot about, and some of it positive, some of it negative, but you know, there's always been a little bit of buzz about this game, you know, I feel like. Yeah, and there's a solo mode, and it was on sale, and I was like, okay, for like $20 I can try this game and see if it's something for me. So I did just that. I bought it, and I was like, okay, but to give it a fair chance, I need to read the books, because, you know, then I will understand what all the things mean, and the characters that will mean more. And Jamie has this really interesting bit at the beginning of the rulebook where he explains like that he really loves the books and the lore, and I was like, you know, to give it a fair chance. So I read the books during my holiday, read the whole trilogy and everything, and then I played the game, and I really liked it. I mean, it's not like a really heavy game, but it's nice. It plays quickly. What I also like is that the solo plays really quickly and easy. All the icons and the symbols are really clear, you know, after like a few turns you get them. So it's just a great game for when you really want a game experience but you don't have a lot of time. So yeah, I can recommend it, and especially if you can get it fairly cheap, you know, then it's really a no-brainer. And then last of the games I have here is Wayfarers of the South Tigris. So my favorite game of all time is Paladins of the West Kingdom. So obviously, whenever one of these comes out from Garfield Games, I'm like on top of it. And to be honest, I say Paladins of the West Kingdom is my favorite, but it's like tied with Hadrian's Wall. So, you know, if this comes out, I need to get it. But I missed the Kickstarter. I don't know what it was. I guess pregnancy, babies, I don't know. Somewhere, somehow I missed the Kickstarter. But then I found it secondhand. I jumped on it, got it, and I like it. I don't think it will surpass Hadrian's Wall or Paladins of the West Kingdom, obviously, for me. But I like it, and it's again beautiful, beautiful table presence. The solo is great, so, you know, I don't have a lot of complaints about it. And it's a bit of a different theme, so I like that as well. Yeah, so that's the games I have here. Then I also played Books of Time, which I will show something about here. Books of Time I played with a game group. Someone else brought it, and it was fun. So it was fun. It's beautiful. First of all, the art is beautiful. I like the idea, you know, I like having these books and you put things in it and you have to think about the way you build your little books, because, you know, if you do an action, you turn the page, but if you're at the end, you go back and you get certain things, and like that whole process of thinking about how you build your book and how you can optimize every page, really, really like that. But for a one and only play, it was kind of difficult to determine a strategy. Like, am I going with certain colors, or am I going with certain symbols? So it felt like I was floundering about a little bit, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing. So that wasn't great. But the game itself was fun. So I'm definitely up for trying it again, and if I see it like for sale somewhere, I would definitely pick it up, because I'm really curious about the solo mode. Like, that really draws me in. Like if it's a good solo mode, you know, that might turn my head. So yeah, really into that. Great. Then we played For Sale. Let's put that here. Which is a very simple bidding game, but it's great, you know, after playing a longer game at the game group, play one of those. It's a fine bidding game, you know, there's nothing special about it, but we have fun. If you have the right group with people, then that can be a lot of fun. And we played Wingspan, which I don't have here because we have it downstairs, because I play it with my husband sometimes, so I don't have the copy here in my room, but I do have a copy of it. But we played at the game group, had a lot of fun. You know, Wingspan is always great, and especially if you have like newer people to the hobby, then it's one of those games that works really well. There's beautiful art, so you know, you can't really go wrong. So that's the games I physically played and enjoyed this month. And then I also played some games on BGA, of course. I don't log those in my Board Game Stats app. Just a personal preference, I guess. I only log physical plays. But I did look up which games I played, and that will be Turing Machine, which is now in beta on BGA. You know, same story. Like it. The beta is a bit weird sometimes, so you know, it needs some adjustments, but great. I played Obsession. Love Obsession on BGA. I always have a few games going of Obsession. So yeah. Lost Ruins of Arnak I played as well. I also always have a few games of Lost Ruins of Arnak playing, because it's I love the game and it works really well on BGA, so great. Played a bunch of games of Earth. I currently always have Earth running as well, and I love Earth. Love to play it, would love to get my hands on a copy sometime, and play the solo mode as well, but on BGA I just play it multiplayer, and it's really enjoyable. And I played a bunch of Canvas, and that beta is really buggy for me. Like, there's a bunch of stuff going wrong all the time, but I really like the game, so you know, why not? Also one of those games, like if I see it going on sale now, I will be like, I want to have that, because I love it on BGA, and I would really like to try the solo mode, and I think it will be better physically because you have the components, and that's just fun. So yeah, I will try to get that as well. So that's the games I played this month. Not a great month. Not a lot of games played, not a lot of time invested in playing games, but you know, if you go on holiday for 2 weeks like we did with the family, you know, you just spend a lot of time outdoors and doing other things, and you know, I'm fine with that because we had so much fun this holiday. Now everything is getting into a more regular schedule again. Children are going to bed at normal times again, and I will be playing at the board game group a lot more often. It's every Friday, so you know, for the coming Fridays I will be able to go, and I hope to play through a lot of my unplayed games in the coming month in preparation for Spiel. I will also be looking at games I want to maybe get rid of in preparation for Spiel. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not really good at getting rid of games, but I need to, so we'll see. All in all, you know, I'm happy. It's a good it's been a fairly good month, all in all, considering. And I'm excited for September and to see what that will bring. If you have any questions about the games I played, what I thought of them, or anything else, just let me know. And until next time.